everyone, welcome to my decorating vlog. In this video, I'll be decorating my living room for fall. This is the only room that I decorate. It's still in summer mode, and lately I haven't been as on top of decorating, and that's not a big deal, but decorating for this season really makes me happy. It helps put me into the mood. Also, like if it's fall and I see I have all this summer stuff, it just reminds me that I haven't really cleaned up anything. I mean, these things have been sitting out for like 2 seasons or whatever. It's pretty important for me that I do this. It's kind of like a seasonal refresh. I'll do a quick tour of the living room, and then we'll look at some inspiration for this fall and then start decorating. I've done a room tour before, especially when I was cleaning previously, but I just want to highlight the areas that I will focus on. For sure, this mantelpiece, I got it purely so I could decorate and pretend I have a cozy fireplace. The idea was to actually build it so it looks like a fireplace, but I never got around to that. Maybe add some elements to the top of the TV. This area will more or less remain the same. Swap out the pillows, the blankets. Kirby is for every season, so Kirby will stay, but I will put away Pusheen Frog. I have some Halloween plushies I can bring out. Then of course, the coffee table. I want to put some more darker elements because this is very summery. And then finally, the dining table. So I wanted to go through my Pinterest board. I added these last year because that was what I was going for. I also put like everything. I put, food, and have a Halloween playlist, different ideas, costume ideas. I was an egg one year. This year, I've been really inspired by Kiki's Delivery Service. If anyone's watched that movie, you know that wouldn't call it spooky at all, but it's about a witch, so it's topical. But the aesthetic isn't so much spooky, it's more kind of cozy bread. Bread is kind of the overall theme, so I want to add some of that. And my costume this year, I really want to get a Kiki costume. Oh my god, this is so cute. So we're just saving inspiration. We're just saving all that. This is adorable. Imagine having this type of wreath on your... This is actually available apparently on... Oh my gosh, this is so cute. I'd rather save this one. Having this in your home would be really cute. What else is there? Cats, obviously. Bread. Bread is a big theme. But I'm looking specifically... I really would love to make this cake. I'm looking specifically for things I could decorate my home with and kind of emulate. I'm gonna save this one because this is kind of the color palette where Kiki is... Actually, it's interesting. She was wearing a black dress, but it's not fully black. It's almost like this navy blue. So even the harshness of black and, those dark colors, it's not really in this film. It's more saturated, it's lighter, except for Gigi. But yeah, so a lot of browns. Oh my god, this is so adorable. I love it. And obviously my cat Boba will be Gigi. This is a really cool rendition of that. It's actually quite a colorful film. I'm trying to capture the tone. This feels too spring for me, so I'm not gonna save that. I feel like we're going for bread, brown, old-timey type of thing, warm and cozy, old-timey phone. This is really cute, the wreath. I feel like it might be too late to get that or make it. I wouldn't know how to make it. This is really cute, this little wallpaper. Maybe I can put that as my phone wallpaper. I'll save it. This is very witchy. Actually, the cabin she goes to is very kind of spooky. Not spooky, but it's more in line with that. Like this whole kind of messy... A lot of Ghibli movies kind of have that going for them. This fish pie looked so good. When the granddaughter was like, I hate my grandma's fish pies, I was like... It was a herring and pumpkin pie. I was like, that sounds pretty darn good. Maybe I make that for Halloween. Maybe it's like even Halloween Kiki food. I say all this stuff as if, I do this all the time. I don't. So likelihood of this happening, probably like 30%. 30% chance. I love this picture. This is a really sweet picture of Gigi. Okay, but we're kind of getting a feel. It's very brown. So now I'm going to look up if there's like cozy Halloween aesthetic. Okay, yeah, this is what I'm going for. Warm, comfy. Now we can expand on that. I love this. So lots of pumpkins, less spooky, more kind of cute, retro. I feel like retro would be a good word for that because Kiki is kind of set in the 1950s-ish, I'm guessing. Oh my god, these are so cute. Candles. I've always wanted to do those pumpkin photo shoots. Those are really cute. This is it. this. I want to be a little bit more curated this time because it is one of my favorite holidays and it's nice to switch it up. I love this. This is so cute. Maybe I need to get some fairy lights. I do have these fairy lights. They're petals, but maybe they can work. The actual petal colors are cream, so it can go with this type of, this look. Feeling it. Feeling it. I saw that IKEA has maple leaf garlands. I'm so happy that Halloween is coming to Switzerland. It's not a very popular holiday, but it's gotten a lot more popular over the years. So IKEA is now selling some Halloween things. This is adorable. That's actually a really cool idea. You just use leaves. I don't know if I would do that, but I like that. Save. Oh gosh, this is just getting me like, oh. Love it. Ooh, we have to make some of these things. Oh, this is so cute. This is so cute. I would love to take Boba outside, but I think she would hate that. Okay, now we're into like cats territory. I wanted to save some images so that I can, oh, this is good, mushrooms, so that I can come back to it if I feel like, oh, I need some guidance. And sometimes I'm like, should I put together a mood board, but don't really want to. This is cute. Again, it would only be in the living room, but I like the prints. I like the colors. Also, if anyone wants to follow me on Pinterest, my Pinterest name is the same. It's Paige the Sage. And you can pretty much see what I've been looking for. This is adorable. The reason why I don't want to decorate every room is because I like to keep decorations, but I also don't want to buy too much every year. You just kind of want to add to the collection. And then if you decorate every room, first of all, that's a lot of work. And then you have a lot more things. So I just want to keep it surrounding one room. And for me, that's the living room. That's like the topical seasonal room. Okay, I'm just kind of looking for a little bit more, and then we're going to look at the stuff we've saved. Okay, here we go. Nice. I have added way more things to it. I would love to try to get this somehow. Maybe I can find it, if they can find it on Etsy or somewhere that it can be shipped earlier. I can try to make it though. It seems rather difficult for someone who's not used clay and stuff in a while, so I don't know if I can achieve that. That would be adorable. I kind of have some ideas of, it would be really cool if I can make this cake, if I can make this dish for the food. Definitely need some pumpkins. This is kind of cool because it makes me want to go outside and collect some leaves and use them as decoration and go mushroom picking, which I've always wanted to do. I really like these little ghosts. It's very easy DIY. All right, so now the next step would be to go into the basement and pick up my box of Halloween decorations and see what we have, and I will go through that and then we can start decorating. All right, I thought I would start by going through my Halloween box that I pulled up from the basement and kind of go through all the items. This one is just like a happy Halloween banner. I kind of don't want to put this on because it feels very, I want to go for more sophisticated and intentional, so I don't think I'm going to add that this year. We have my bat cat things. This cat was hanging on the door last year, and I will hang it again on the door since black cats are part of the theme. Or maybe I hang it in this room instead, since I don't have anything else, and I can hang up, I don't know, the spider or something on the door. These are the little ghost lights. I feel like this goes with this kind of cutesy, not super spooky Halloween, so I will hang it on the mantle. I think they did that last year as well. The lights are a bit blue instead of, I don't know, warmer color, so I wish it was warmer. I bought this upgraded tray for, I don't know, candy or something, but I'm not 100% sure if I will use this. I'd rather use some sort of bread basket or a basket, which I do have. Ooh, raised cat bowl. This is for Boba. So I was part of those like Pusheen cat kits and stuff, and I wanted to take this out only during Halloween. Oh, she's here. Oh. Yeah. So, oh my god, I did not even unwrap it yet. But this will definitely be her bowl for the season, so I will bring that out. Yeah, she's curious now. Yeah, this one's for you, baby. Look at it. It's cute. Okay. I have this little guy. I bought him. This was my newer edition last year. I feel like it's cute. I'm gonna leave it out. I'm gonna use it this year. It's not too super spooky. I always have this little ghost light. I love it. But I'm going to think about if I'm going to put this out, depending on all the decor. I usually have it there, but I actually feel like, you can't see it maybe, but I have this embroidered cat frame, and I feel like that actually goes well with the theme, so might leave that. And I have my little wooden skeleton, which is pretty useful. This long ashtray might be a bit too spooky for this year. Ooh, and we have some cute Pusheen stickers I got, but I'm not gonna put that up there. It's too cute. And last year I added these bats, but I will think about it because again, it kind of just gives like a more traditional Halloween, less Kiki. And there were no bats in Kiki's delivery service, I believe. These placemats, yeah, I'm thinking about it. I'm not sure yet, This is another Pusheen. This is really cute. They give out these little figurines and the theme was Scaredy Cat. And it doesn't really go with this year, but I might leave it out because it's cute. These are my Halloween plushies that will replace Pusheen Frog. I've had these guys for 20 years maybe before I moved. Got this at Target. This Domo pumpkin. These are Ugly Dolls. I got these maybe 20 is a stretch, 15 years ago I would say. So these are my Halloween plushies. This is a spooky mug that came. I will bring this out and use it for the season. This is the cat blanket I will be using. So this is again part of the cat kit and I'll just use that because the other blanket is more summery, needs to be washed anyway. I have this frame that has eyeballs. I'm not gonna use that. These are like little mushrooms, little pumpkin I got at the store. Definitely using these. These are very topical. It adds to the warmth. I have these pumpkin lights. Not sure yet because this is more traditional Halloween. Same with this one. So we have a cauldron. I quite like the cauldron. Last year I put this candle in there and I had a skull that was a candle and it dripped through the cauldron and it looked pretty cool actually. So I think I want to do that again this year just because it looks nice and when you put it together it looks like it's part of it or something. I like to collect wine bottles, so this is one I use and I just put like a candle in there. It says Big Red Beast and it has this really friendly looking Bigfoot, which I will use because there was a wood scene, like they were in the forest. So that's relevant. And it's like not too spooky. It's like the Bigfoot is smiling. I don't know if you can see that. All right, the rest is, they're just my Halloween costumes from previous years. Aw, Bobo wants to go inside the room. All right, so I'm gonna put away the things I'm not using this year. I'm gonna start decorating and see what I'm missing. And what I'll do is I'll just decorate a section and then we can review it before moving on to another section. That's kind of how I like to clean anyway because I feel like to clean the entire room it takes so long and then you're just like, I need a break. So it's nice to just do a little chunk and then kind of marvel at the progress you've made. And it's also a good time if you want to take a break or whatever before moving on to the next part. And I feel like I want to get some stuff at IKEA, or I checked, this is a store here called So Strandy Granny and it's Danish and it's kind of like the IKEA sort of that they have in Europe. But I was on the website and didn't find anything that was very they've already moved on to Christmas, but they do have a lot of these like kind of cozy things I can get. So I might stop by there. Alright, so in addition to the Halloween decorations I took out yesterday, I also had these in the closet. So this is my little ghost lamp from Studio Arhoj. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. A-R-H-O-J. Arhoj. They're Danish. So it's really cute. It's a little ghost lamp. So you put your little candle in there and it lights up. So I'm very excited to put this out. And I usually use this into December because, you know, Ghost of Christmas Past and all that. So it all makes sense. And then I have my little ghost figurine. So we're gonna add that here. And now I'm going to be styling and I'll kind of talk through my process and think about what I wanna do. So I also have this vase. Perfect for Halloween. I have a Halloween well, not Halloween, but like a fall bouquet, but like of dried flowers, but I don't know if I want to use it because I don't think it's gonna fit in there. So I have some ideas actually. I was thinking about leaving this on the table, but it might be really cute on the mantle where we can place a candle in here and the table can just be, maybe that's where I put the bouquet instead, because this would be really cute. And I feel like for Halloween and fall, you can leave it a little bit dusty. I just have to make sure it doesn't drip onto this thing because last time that's what happened, the skull spilled over. But it would be nice to have some sort of candle over here. No, it's too weird. Normally when we decorate a mantle, it's kind of nice to have like two things in the end and then we have something in the middle at the moment. Not sure what that is. We could also put pumpkin guy here. I'm just gonna put everybody out because it's a bit cute. And then of course we have the little trinkets from yesterday. So the little pumpkin here and the little mushroom. I also have these die, I suppose, and it says like right arm, right foot. I don't know what it's for. Felt kind of creepy. So maybe I can put that there. It feels really witchy, so we can add that. I'm gonna bring back my plant jar because it feels very apothecary. I put it in this little tray. Might leave it, or I might put this tray there and just have this kind of, yeah, that feels kind of cool. Bringing back this. This is just placement only. And as mentioned, our little cat. I'm wondering if we should put the cat here or hang it up somewhere. But I kind of feel like if we place it intentionally, it doesn't feel so like cartoony and childish. There, I had a little cat figure. Let me find it. And then I have my little Neko Atsume cat, which will definitely go here. Now, just looking at this, it is very cluttered. It doesn't feel cozy. It just feels like, obviously I just dumped everything here, but I think there might be definitely not this. I think I'm gonna hang this from the picture frame. I'll show it in a bit. Definitely one side I would like a candle. I'm thinking these in the center. Plush might not belong here. Candles in the center. Maybe a little tray for all these little trinkets, maybe. And I'm thinking more foliage, like I need plants, all right, so this was from, I don't even know, like this is my default plants, dried plants. It kind of works. They are year-round. Wow. Okay, this kind of works. I feel like I need to stuff it a bit more with something, but it works. I'm also going for like witchy, like a witch's table, which also means it would be a bit messier. Maybe some sort of cloth, but I don't want to add a cloth either. If I'm going to add a candle, I think it'll be for display only, maybe. Then I would have to move this away because I don't want it to catch fire. Maybe we do need another plant, so like it kind of goes like this. But for now, I will say it's okay. I could put this back. Let's just see how it looks. You know, maybe I just bring this back. And it's overgrown, so it feels witchy-esque. So I am liking where this is going. I actually feel like it might not need too many more things. Maybe a little book. I do have a witchy little book I can bring out. I feel like it could use some sort of drapery. So either like a velvety cloth, or when I get the fall foliage garland, I think that would look really good here. I'd wanted to put the ghost lights, but I think I'm gonna put that somewhere else. And then this is what I was saying about the cat. I'm leaving it here for now. I'm not married to this idea right now, but I'm gonna bring out the little book and see how that looks. All right, so I found the book. My idea is like, this is, you know, witch's table. So there's this book, this old-timey book that I really like. It kind of goes with the red, and I think I'm gonna put some sort of candle up here. Might not light it this time, might just be decoration. I have this book, it's basically a pictogram book, and I opened it to a page where it looked like pretty witchy. You know, there's leeches, there's like all these apparatuses and things like that. So it mimics a spell book. Problem is, this book doesn't really lay flat. I've actually never really opened it, so I think it's nice to finally display it. And the spine of this book is actually bleached out, so it doesn't look very nice when I display it. That's why I think having this book, I don't know what it's called, this book opener thing is really cool. The problem, yeah, is that it needs to lie flat. So I actually might try to weigh it down so that it can lie flatter easily. And then I removed the ghost candles because then it was just getting way too cluttered. So I'll put those somewhere else. What I love about having this TV is that you can put items on top of it. So this I didn't change too much. It was already cat themed. So I kept my little cat figures on there, but I added Halloween elements such as our little ghost figure, the skeleton guy. And since there was a lot of bread references on my Pinterest board, we can't forget a bread element. So this is a poutine bagel. Came with the bread poutine box. There you go. Now it's onto the pillowcases. So these are my I guess spring summer pillows. I'm gonna keep the red one because that's exuding warmth. And then I'm gonna swap out. Normally I have a black and white pillow with cats on it, but I feel like I don't have enough fall colored things. So I want to use this one as a kind of Halloween-y look, which means if I use the black and white one, it's just too much. So I'm going to use this brown one, and then I will swap out the blanket for my black blanket. And then for this one, I'll be using this black and white pillowcase and putting away this summery blue one. made some changes to the couch display. I ended up swapping out the pillowcase because the black and white it just felt too harsh, and I already have something black and white and I wanted a little bit more kind of a softer feel. So I used this pillowcase. It felt a bit summery at first, but the colors are a bit muted for fall and actually go with the pillows really well. And I wanted to bring in those like kind of dried flowers that you see in the movie, and actually the movie features greenery, so I wanted to bring that in. And then I added my cat pillow that says, "Go away." This is what the mantle looks like now. Yesterday I went to a thrift store and I found this, I googled it. It's some sort of like an old coffee pot, like a naval thing. I thought it was to pour wax, but it's not, because look how huge. That'd be a lot of wax to pour, you know? So I think it's a little coffee pot from a naval ship. I took down the big Monstera because it was just overgrown. I moved it here, and I have this. This was also a thrift find, and I believe you're supposed to put a candle in there because when you light the candle, it has these holes on the side. It kind of reflects a really nice pattern onto the wall. So I'll definitely film at night just to show you what it looks like. And I decided I'm going to definitely get some sort of big candle, either a skull or just a bigger one, because now at night I'd like to have this lit up. I decided to turn off this light temporarily during September and October, just so we can focus on the light on the mantelpiece. And because of that, this light needs to be stronger. So right now it's just a tiny candle. I just realized though, the candle itself won't be any brighter. It would just be a bigger candle, but whatever. So I'm really excited today because we're going shopping. I haven't been shopping in a while, I want to say. I mean, besides grocery shopping, I haven't been like, stuff shopping, which is my favorite kind of shopping. So the day before, I went on the IKEA website just to see if the things I wanted are still available. And unfortunately, most of the things are already sold out. It's not even October yet. I feel like before this year, maybe I just didn't check, IKEA in Switzerland didn't really have so much Halloween stuff because it's not a very popular holiday here. However, I think it's getting more popular over the years. That was pretty disappointing. So I started looking up the shops in town, and turns out there's actually way more options, I think, when it comes to fall decor. So rather than go all the way out to the boonies to go to IKEA, I'm just gonna go into town and see what we can find. I'm making a whole day out of it, got kind of dressed up, well, sort of. Okay, we're back from shopping. I'm so tired. Changed into my pajama pants already, but I wanted to do a show and tell of what I got. In no particular order, it's just whatever I'm grabbing. I ended up getting these string lights from Flying Tiger. So they're ghost lights, which I do have, but the light here is more yellow than blue, and I feel like it's more cute. The other ones, okay, I might put the other ones in my office, but this, I think I'll hang it here on the mantle. Then we have finally a pumpkin plush. This is from Depot. They had a bigger one, but that was 34 or 35 bucks. This one's $17.95. So I thought I'd start small rather than buy everything now. Just start with this one. I'm gonna put this over there on that couch because this couch is already full of plushies. I mean, it'll kind of cute, but we'll put it on that couch. Then I got this. It's called Creepy Cloth from Flying Tiger. So it's supposed to mimic spider webs, I suppose, but it's a lot more durable than, the gauze you use for spider webs. So this is definitely reusable, and it looks like that it comes with little things you can hang. So at first I was thinking about putting this over the mirror, but that area by the mantle is already very spooky or very fall already. So I think I'll put this one above the dining table because that area, so far I haven't even started decorating it, and I think I just have one print over there. It's pretty empty, so I think I'm gonna hang this one above it. And then from Flying Tiger, I got a giant orange candle that's going on the mantle which I will light maybe in October. Actually, maybe now. I want to buy just one big candle per season, or at least per month. So this one I'm gonna save until October starts. And then I got this tablecloth from Flying Tiger. They had another one that was really cute. It had ghosts on it. This Halloween is Studio Ghibli, Kiki's Delivery Service. I thought this was really cute. It's brown, part of the bread theme, pumpkins. Aha! And last but not least, this I got from Depot. This really tiny mini garland. I'm gonna hang this on my door, and that way I might keep the black cat in this room just because I kind of like it there. I still don't have like a leaf garland, and one thing I would really love to get is some sort of like pumpkin dish. So I'm gonna search online for that. But I feel like in terms of shopping for decor, I've done the bulk. And again, I don't wanna like just buy a bunch of stuff. I just wanna buy it for this season, and then just kind of, yeah, next year, depending on what I wanna do, we can pick and choose from what I already have and just kind of buy like maybe a little bit incrementally. I think this year I did buy way more. I don't decorate every year though. Ideally, I would love my basement to be more organized, and I could have a box for Halloween things with maybe different styles of Halloween. So one more cozy and one in fall, kind of autumnal looking, and one more spooky and kind of dark. Because I realized the two seasons or the two holidays I really decorate for are Halloween, Christmas, and Chinese New Year. And the rest is kind of just stuff I like, which is usually from spring to summer. So yeah. You can see the patterns. This is the final result. I put my controllers in this Pusheen bread themed basket since bread is a common theme this fall. Brought out my gray tray that I got from IKEA several years ago. This was in the bathroom. I thrifted this little cup and I put matches in there. I never use matches, but it looks kind of nice. Then we have the best candle ever. It has a patented wood crackling noise. I love it, highly recommend it. Lasts forever. Then I used my skull tray as a catch-all. I decided to put away my baby picture because it just didn't fit the vibe, and it felt kind of weird putting this ghost light in front of my childhood picture, like I died or something. This is the coolest light ever. I'm gonna light it so you can see. So it's been about 2 weeks since my last video. I think 2 weeks or 3 weeks. Feels longer, but I think it's only been 2 weeks. I don't know how content creators do it, and I was super motivated 2 weeks ago and made a lot of progress on the living room. And then the week of September 23rd, that was my last video. That was also my birthday week. I saw some llamas and it was a great week. Recorded a bunch of content actually like throughout the week for other videos. And then I just got really tired. I just got overwhelmed. I felt a bit burnt out by everything. Now I have a bunch of stuff to edit, and editing usually takes me, like, I'll get into it. I could sit there for 8 hours straight. Sometimes I forget to eat and I stay up really late. And that is not sustainable because I'll realize I've been sitting there not moving for who knows how long. Just thinking about how long the editing process takes, even though I enjoy it, felt really overwhelming. Meanwhile, my living room got increasingly messy again. I'll show you after this. The motivation just kind of dissipated. And I was getting really bummed because it's already October. It's the second week of October. I hopefully want to have this video out before Halloween because that was the whole point. And I started to feel like, oh no, I don't know if it's gonna go out. And now I have a backlog of videos because I was also starting to get overwhelmed seeing my folder fill up with all these videos I have yet to edit or finish. And I have a tendency to start things before I finish something else. And I realized if I keep doing this, I'm never gonna finish any video. I really enjoy doing this. I enjoy editing. I enjoy recording content and stuff, but I'm also struggling balancing my life at this point because I notice when I give everything to one thing, other things kind of fall apart. And what gets hit first is basic needs. When I get so locked in on something, it's almost like my body starts to forget its natural instinct. So I was like, oh my gosh, things are falling apart when I actually found something I really like doing, but I can't live like this. Also, speaking of basic things, for example, cooking, that also took a huge backseat. So my first video I made was about upgrading my kitchen and hoping that I get more into cooking. I thought I did. In August, I was super into it. But again, when I find something more interesting, the novel of cooking completely wore off. So how do we make this work? How do I do all these things that I actually enjoy doing without having my life fall apart? I don't know how people do it. I'm gonna give a tour right now of the state of the living room and my plans for the rest of the week. The last stretch of any project or anything I undertake is always the hardest. It could be like the one tiny thing I have to complete, and for some reason, I just don't want to do it. So my goal really this month is to get these things wrapped up. This is the living room now. I was just recording, so that's my stack of books that I put my tripod thingy on. The box of Halloween things, it's still there. I'm gonna put it under the table because I was like, I don't wanna take this all the way back down to the basement when in a month I have to bring it back up. This area is still looking good. I have really been enjoying this view, especially at night when we're watching shows or movies and stuff. I have the lights off and sometimes I light the candles and it's really nice, but I want to enjoy it, everything, you know. Look how everything just got way worse. You know, like I see this, I'm just like, I don't want to clean it, even though I know it's going to take me 15 minutes, but then you're like, well, where do I put all this other stuff, right? So all I need for the rest of this week is to take down these lanterns and hang up some Halloween-y things, finish off this table, and start decorating it. I did get some new things. I did go to IKEA and I got this cool lantern right there. Check this out. Dragon's blood. My phone ran out of space before I could finish filming this, but look, I really like it. So this is the fake spider web gauze, and this is the tablecloth. It's looking cute. Now it's time to decorate. This is what we're working with. I am so excited because it's looking very cute. Here I ordered some pumpkins, some fake pumpkins. They should be coming, I don't know when, but I want to fill this basket with them. I have this bouquet of dried flowers and this blue mug that kind of reminds me of Kiki's dress. Then I bought this at IKEA. It's a cake stand, so when I maybe make the Kiki cake, I can put it there. And until then, I know I said I wouldn't buy too much, but I got carried away and I bought this Lego flower. It's perfect for fall, so I thought maybe I can display it on here, and then this cute lantern, and this wine bottle. I will put a candle in there. I've been carving the candlestick each time, and I found out they actually have these little candlestick holders you can put in there. So I'm gonna go shopping now. And then I want to show you this really adorable tea for one pumpkin pot. So I tried this out yesterday, and you can, you know, brew your tea in here and then have a cup by yourself. It is very fragile, so I've been very careful when using it, but it was too cute. I went back to Depot like 3 times because I kept seeing things where I couldn't stop thinking about it. So yeah, I'm gonna go shopping for the last minute pieces, and tomorrow put together the Lego flowers and just finish this room off. I'm so glad it's almost over, but I'm also very happy that I get to enjoy a fully fall seasonal room. Thanks everyone for joining me on my decorating spree. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. How do you celebrate the fall season? Let me know in the comments. Subscribe to see more home decor and body doubling videos where we can clean or tackle admin tasks together. I'll see you in the next one. I wish you a cozy and relaxing autumn.